Welcome to episode 103 of the Network Marketing Made Simple podcast. And if you are a new listener, then welcome. And if you are a returning listener, then welcome back. And if you are a network marketer that is still using Facebook and Instagram as your primary means to build your business, your team, and your income, and you are not happy with what's going on, and you are not yet harnessing the power and potential of LinkedIn, then head over to my website, www.scottaaron.net, where you can fill out a form to schedule a free 15-minute coaching call with me where I can learn more about you, your business, and how we could potentially work together. So I am super excited about today's episode, and it's what everyone asks for, and it's for a content calendar. So what I'm going to go over in this episode is 5 things, Monday through Friday, that you can do on social media. You can apply this to Facebook, you can apply this to Instagram or LinkedIn, of how to move that needle forward and how to get better organic engagement. So I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Network Marketing Made Simple podcast. I am your host, Scott Aaron, and each and every week I'm going to come to you with short, simple, and powerful tactics of how you can grow your network marketing business, brand, bank account, and impact on those around you. And just remember, network marketing is not easy, but it can be made easy with simple steps to create the success that you truly deserve. So in today's episode, as I mentioned, I'm going to go over a little bit of a content calendar for you guys because everyone keeps asking me, what do I post? When do I post? How often do I post? And I wanted to kind of break this down into very simple and effective terms of what you can do instead of the typical product and transformation type stuff that you're still seeing out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one thing to do Monday through Friday that, again, this is just suggestions, but if you do these 5 things over time, and you can apply this, like I said, to Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I'm going to use Facebook as an example, but you can apply it to any one of them. It will move your needle forward. So number 1, on Mondays, share a vulnerable lesson that you recently just learned. So vulnerability is one of the greatest strengths that we can possess. And I was talking to a dear friend of mine, and she was telling me how much she benefited in her business recently by sharing some things that she had been struggling with. And what people don't understand is that when you open up your heart to other people and you let them know maybe some of the things that you've been struggling with and just the extreme openness and real vulnerability, it draws people closer to you. So an example could be, sharing a painful story from the past, and you can go as deep or as surfacey as you want, but how it's helped you become better. And, my example is always, the devastating moment when my father went to prison for 2.5 years when I was 18 years old, and how that propelled me into entrepreneurship, and I learned resiliency. So sharing that vulnerability, or it could be the fact that I've been divorced twice, or I had to file for bankruptcy, or I was bullied and picked on. Any of those things, any personal things that you know that you've been through, that you've come out on top, that other people might be going through, that is a great post to do on Mondays. Sharing a vulnerable lesson that you learned. Number 2, on Tuesdays, do a Facebook Live on a passion outside of your business. So many people hop onto Facebook Live and they're interviewing people on their team and they're just doing a product type stuff. If you want to draw more people to you, you have to let people know what else you're interested in. And if you don't let people into that, how are they going to ever know? So a simple thing is write down a list of 5 or 6 things that you're passionate outside of network marketing. I'm passionate about gardening and cooking, my family, working out, and start doing a weekly Facebook Live on that passion, because you know what? It's going to draw a whole new sect of people your way. if you constantly just talk about your products, you're becoming a one-trick pony. And if you become a one-trick pony, there's no scalability to what you're doing because it's only one thing. So add some edginess to what you're doing. Add some diversity to what you're doing. Let people into more of who you are, not just what you're doing. Number 3, on Wednesdays, do a poll. And I love these. And again, the time of year, it's Halloween, literally today. So you can do a poll. What's your favorite thing about Halloween? 1, the candy. 2, trick-or-treating. 3, dressing up. 4, turning the lights off so kids don't knock at the door. Whatever it is. Or what's your favorite candy? And you list a couple of things. And the fact is, it's engaging your audience in an organic and natural way where, again, it's not always about your products. It's about you as a person. So a poll question, and you can do this every single week. There's always, if you had to choose one 80s movie to watch for the rest of your life, what would it be? Goonies, Gremlins, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and Back to the Future. So it could be something as simple as that. Have fun with it. Show another side of you. Brand yourself by just being a good human being. It goes a long way. On Thursdays, share a personal transformation. And this can rotate. And I've done a podcast actually on this and about the different kinds of transformations: your personal transformation, your physical transformation, your emotional, your spiritual, and your monetary. And the great thing is those are 5 different transformations. So create a content calendar around that. The first Thursday of the month is going to be a personal transformation. The second Thursday is going to be a monetary. The third is going to be spiritual. The fourth is going to be my physical, where you share a picture. Again, get very clear and specific on the type of content that you put out there. You're going to get clear and specific results back. It's that simple. So your personal transformation, when people hear that, they think, oh, it's just my before and after. Oh, it's how much weight I've lost or how many inches I've lost. No. Your personal transformation, there are so many layers to it. There's so many levels to it. You just have to dig for it. How has the money that you've been making, how has that transformed your life? How much more spiritual have you become? How's your emotional transformation been? So get real with people. Show them the different levels of how much this business and these products and your transformation has changed your life. And finally, on Fridays, end your week, and you can do whatever you want on Saturday or Sunday, but end the week with another Facebook Live sharing a victory from that week and the impact that it had on you. So I'm coming back from my mastermind, Chris Harder's For the Love of Mastermind. This was our last weekend out here. And a victory for me is I actually feel very confident in what I have in place right now for my businesses and my brand and what I'm moving forward with, because I do have some great things that I'm going to be launching towards the end of this year, early next year, that is going to be really exciting. And that's my victory. In the beginning of the year, I didn't have clarity on exactly where I wanted to go with what I was doing, or did I want to do events? Did I want to do workshops? Did I want to do speaking? But I have ultimate clarity now, and that is my victory for this week. So doing a Facebook Live like that and sharing, having your victory just being clarity, it goes a long way. So again, these are 5 things that you can do on Facebook. These are 5 things you can do on Instagram and LinkedIn. All 3. You don't have to focus on just one platform, but I just wanted to give you some basic tips. So remember, Mondays, a vulnerable lesson that you have learned. Tuesday, do a Facebook Live on a passion outside of your business. Wednesdays, do a poll. Thursdays, a personal transformation, not just your before and after, something deeper. And finally, on Fridays, another Facebook Live sharing a victory and the impact that it had on you. So guys, I hope you found this content helpful. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you again so much for checking out this week's episode. And if you can, head over to iTunes, search for Network Marketing Made Simple, leave me a 5-star rating, basic review. I would be grateful for all of the support you guys can give me. And again, if you'd be interested in learning more how to utilize LinkedIn to grow your business, your brand, and your bank account, head over to my website, www.scottaaron.net. Fill out the form for your free 15-minute discovery call so I can learn more about you, your business, and how we can work together. And again, thank you guys so much. Grateful for you all, and I'll see you next time.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.